Seems like Kamilla Cardoso is done with Angel Reese, man. Angel Reese is up there mucking up everything, guys. I've been telling y'all. There's only so much masquerading you can do. There's only so much you can hold up this facade.
Angel Reese just received a harsh wake-up call, not from an opposing player, but from her own teammate, Kamilla Cardoso, in a moment that made fans cringe. One telling play, a notably silent bench, and suddenly, Reese went from being the centerpiece to recording another meaningless double-double in a loss to a struggling Phoenix Mercury team. This wasn't just about one bad night. It all came to a head in Phoenix, exposing a major breakdown in team chemistry.
No, baby, day 4! Oh. Here it is! Here we go! Hey, let's go, baby, let's go!
Was this the result of rising tension, a dose of karma, or just the spotlight finally exposing deeper problems? Whatever the reason, the effect was undeniable. When your own teammate starts calling out your flaws, it's time to wonder what the future holds, especially when the person you should be counting on becomes your greatest obstacle. If you side with Cardoso, comment, "Fire the baby giraffe," below. Let's get into it.
About the offensive performance from Angel Reese last night. Keyword, offensive. That is the only kind of offense that Angel Reese is capable of performing. Offensive offense. But I'm not just talking about the self-proclaimed villain, which, by the way, I thought Angel Reese was dedicating this season to winning. I thought she was focused on carrying the Chicago bravado to the promised land of golden toilets and bathrooms with running water.
During Chicago's fourth straight loss, all eyes were on Kamilla Cardoso and Angel Reese, but not for reasons Sky fans were hoping. The tension wasn't just rumors. It played out clearly in the May 27th game against the Mercury. This was the moment where Cardoso's in-game choices revealed what many had long suspected about the Angel Reese image.
Kamilla Cardoso, oh no. Free Kamilla Cardoso. She is fed up with the Chicago Sky experiment. Tyler Marsh, once again, salute to you. You are doing the rest of the league a favor. This point forward experiment, this Ariel Atkins trade, this has done nothing but backfire on you, backfire on the team, and backfire on the fans.
Setting the stage, Cardoso was locked in, owning the paint and controlling the boards. Reese, on the other hand, seemed out of sync. Her movements felt off, and the typical connection between the two stars was nowhere to be found. The usual chemistry didn't just fade. It was replaced with an obvious and uncomfortable disconnect. Interview 5.
Angel Reese, part 35, let's get! Another day, another loss. Bang! Starting to feel bad, man. They may never win again. About to get the combo meal, you get the travel, you get the rebound, and a turnover. All for the price of one, baby. Why is she top 3 in the league in turnovers? Because of plays like that, huh? Burn! Free throws in this economy? Nah, that's gonna cost you.
Then came the turning point. Cardoso caught an inbound pass near the top of the arc. Reese called for the ball, demanding the spotlight. Normally, this would spark a classic pick and roll, but Cardoso froze. She looked at Reese, paused, and then firmly chose to pass elsewhere. This wasn't just a missed chance. It was a bold message. Cardoso no longer trusted Reese to deliver in crunch time.
The person who should be throwing temper tantrums on the Chicago Sky, that person should be this woman right here. That person should be Kamilla Cardoso. Look at the frustration oozing out of Kamilla Cardoso. She gets a switch, Natasha Cloud. She's posting her up. We can't get an entry pass to Kamilla Cardoso.
Cardoso's body language spoke volumes. After a failed pick and roll where Reese didn't set a proper screen, Cardoso rolled her eyes and jogged back on defense. Later, during a timeout, Reese tried to connect in the huddle, but Cardoso turned her back, ending the moment cold. These weren't minor incidents. They were clear signs from a player who had decided her co-star was no longer dependable. All caught on camera.
She cannot play. I'm sorry, bro. She's not good. She's not good. She look like she don't have the hunger. She don't have the want to. She don't have the drive. She don't have that dog in her. Bro, I watched Aaliyah Boston dog walk her ass up and down the floor and she wanted no parts of it. I watch her tap out on a nightly basis. She don't want it, bro. She don't want it. Let's be serious. Y'all drafted a bust. Y'all drafted a bust.
This wasn't about stirring drama for attention. Cardoso's decisions were deliberate. She's more than just a physical powerhouse. She's one of the smartest players on the roster. By choosing not to involve Reese, Cardoso was clearly prioritizing the team's success. She began collaborating more with teammates who moved the ball, created passing lanes, and worked to keep the offense fluid. It was a calculated adjustment, not an emotional reaction. Cardoso was clearly separating herself from the repeated mistakes that happened when Reese had control of the ball.
We got to talk about the meme. The meme. I'm not even going to call them a basketball team right now. I'm going to call them a meme that is Chicago Sky, because it's actually getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous.
Fans instantly recognized the shift. Social media lit up with commentary about how Cardoso was influencing both team energy and execution. Support for Cardoso increased throughout the game, while backlash toward Reese intensified. Many noted that the offense stalled every time Reese was on the floor. Ball movement died, energy dropped, and plays often ended with a turnover or a miss. The developing disconnect between Cardoso and Reese became the game's main headline, dominating the conversation more than the final score or any other storylines.
If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I am upset with how this offense is looking. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still can't manage to get an entry pass. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still need to deal with this type of amateurism in the WNBA.
By the time the game ended, it was clear this wasn't just about an off night or a temporary funk. Cardoso's decision to freeze out Reese in real time revealed a more serious issue. It's not about stat lines. It's about team chemistry unraveling before our eyes and an offense crumbling under pressure. The key question now is how deep this rift goes and how much longer the team can function if one player's decisions keep destabilizing the system every time she touches the ball.
Did you know 46% of her offensive rebounds come for her own misses so far this season? 46% me-bound rate. You're welcome. New stat. Bang! Don't let that last shot fool you. Even a broke clock is right twice a day.
Come on, move. Get out of the way. Just give me the plate. Come on, give it. Move it. Get out of the way.
Bang! Butterpecan! Bang! If you've never seen her dunk before, just wait, because you're not going to see it here either. Bang! Fine, I'll admit it. We are watching because of you too. I mean, come on, man! Try shooting at the rim without looking first. How about it? Bang!
Is Reese's habit of stopping the ball movement now a liability for the Chicago offense? Because no matter how hard Cardoso works, her efforts are being wasted. The Sky's offensive rhythm has completely unraveled, and this isn't a passing slump. It's the direct fallout from Reese's playstyle. Instead of contributing to a smooth flow, she disrupts it. Ball circulation slows, spacing collapses, and what should be a fluid attack turns stiff and lifeless every time Reese demands the ball and breaks the rhythm entirely.
Turning your back to your team, walking away from the active plays going on, walking away from the actual basketball action. Yeah, Kamilla Cardoso's not a happy camper over there in Chicago, and I don't blame her. Again, this is another year of the same nonsense.
Third quarter against the Sparks, Reese attempted the same spin move. Both led to missed layups and a floor spacing mess. Defenders gave her room, daring her to shoot, confident she would miss. Meanwhile, Cardoso was forced to shift out of the paint to prevent turnovers or forced passes. The pick and roll, a key part of Chicago's offense, was nowhere to be found because Reese either couldn't or wouldn't share the ball. You could see Cardoso hesitate, pull back from setting screens, knowing the outcome would likely be a bad shot with no rebounding chance.
Shots a game, bro. What is going on in Chicago, bro? What is going on in Chicago, bro? I know everybody we enjoy it, yeah. When Angel Reese get the missing layups, we clown.
That's broken. The Sky's transition game is falling apart. Cardoso sprints the floor, secures position for an easy lob, but Reese lags behind, fumbling near midcourt. Open lanes exist, but instead of feeding Cardoso, Reese either dribbles into pressure or hesitates. In one fast break against the Mercury, Cardoso had a clear shot, but Reese held the ball too long, drove into traffic, and lost it. These aren't isolated errors, they're killing momentum. The Sky just blew a double-digit third-quarter lead in a 94-89 loss. It's a recurring nightmare.
Listen, man, y'all the worst team in the league, bro. Like, let's just stop playing games. This ain't even let's be funny. I'm not even joking. I'm not smiling. I don't have a single joke for you. The Chicago Sky is trash.
As a result, Cardoso is constantly reshaping her game, not by strategy, but out of pure necessity. She's avoiding screens, staying out of clogged lanes, and skipping good looks because she can't count on Reese to make smart plays. The connection between them feels broken. Every possession looks like two players running totally different sets. Fans and analysts aren't mincing words. The offense doesn't just stall, it implodes. You can see the exasperation on Cardoso's face as wasted plays pile up. It's not just missed shots anymore. When Reese is out there, the whole team shuts down. Even her passes are late, with defenders already in place. The Sky have now lost 4 straight, and each one looks less like growing pains and more like an active collapse. It's gotten so bad people are betting on whether Reese will miss her first shot every game.
I actually feel bad for Angel Reese at this point, and it has nothing to do with like how she's handled herself or anything. It's just simply Caitlin Clark is so much better than Angel Reese at basketball that it doesn't feel fair.
Yeah, I think Angel Reese is struggling with the fact that Caitlin Clark is better at her best thing than she is.
Stands in sharp contrast to the image Reese projects off the court. She's the face of the franchise, front and center in every highlight reel and all over social media. But the reality on the court tells a different story. Fans have started calling her the roadblock, pointing out how each possession slows when she's involved. Meanwhile, Cardoso is clearly stepping back, adjusting her own game to avoid the fallout. That's where the real tension lies, between the version of Reese she promotes and the player she's actually become on the hardwood.
What record did Angel Reese break? I didn't say it was a good record. I never said that. Shout out to you, Priceless. I missed this. Historically bad shootings with a E emoji. Angel Reese goes 0 for 7 from within 4 feet of the basket to tie most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons.
There's a growing discussion around the gap between Angel Reese's personal brand and her real performance. She's everywhere online, posing pregame, dropping slogans, celebrating like a champion. For a while, that branding worked. But now, the story is shifting. Both fans and analysts are noticing the cracks, and the numbers from the Sparks game make it impossible to ignore. Her plus-minus was a brutal -3 according to the Gamebox score. That's not just an off night. It's a glaring red flag that the hype and production are drifting further apart.
She's omnipresent on social media, showcasing pre-game outfits, dropping catchphrases, celebrating as if she's already won. It's a brand crafted for the spotlight, and for a time, it worked. But now the narrative is shifting. Fans and analysts are beginning to see the cracks, and the numbers from the Sparks game make it impossible to.
On the court, Reese's struggles have become the main talking point. Opposing defenders are studying her habits, daring her to take low-percentage shots and watching her miss layups she should be finishing. Entire defensive plans are built around exploiting her weak spots, and it's paying off. The bold confidence she shows online isn't showing up in the box score. Watch a Sky game and it's clear. Defenders give her space, clog the lane, and force awkward shots. Instead of adjusting, she keeps falling into traps, and the league is taking full advantage.
Points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals, 0 for 8 from the field. 33% from the free throw line. Angel Reese, point forward. 5 turnovers, 1 assist, point forward. 1 assist, 5 turnovers, Angel Reese, point forward.
What makes this divide even more obvious is how Reese handles herself after a tough loss. The defeats pile up, but she keeps smiling in post-game interviews and drops cryptic Instagram captions that get more attention than her gameplay. It feels like keeping up appearances is more important than facing reality. Fans are catching on. One comment nailed it. 17 rebounds? I don't give a damn, bro. It captures the mood. People want more than box score padding. They want impact. Pretty stats aren't hiding her scoring struggles anymore. The illusion is cracking.
The Chicago Sky are awful. They're really, really damn bad. All right. They're 0-3 on the season. The only team worse than the Chicago Sky right now is the Connecticut Sun, which basically got rid of everybody on that team outside of Marina Mabrey, who I believe she wants out of town now, and I can't say I blame her.
Social media, once her greatest strength, is now turning against her. Clips of missed layups and defensive lapses are everywhere. The same apps that once elevated her are now comparing her to a bad reality show. It's a brutal shift, and it's making the pressure worse. The machine that built her up is now driving backlash, and it's affecting how people view the entire Chicago Sky roster. Inside the locker room, that matters. When the most visible player looks more focused on image than improvement, it's not just bad optics, it fractures chemistry. Analysts are echoing fans. Reese looks like she's playing for herself, not the team.
First of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that.
The big question now, can Angel Reese bridge the gap between her brand and her actual performance? Can she block out the noise, deliver in clutch moments, and become the star her team truly needs? Or will the Sky continue spiraling while the spotlight stays locked on her image? The next games will tell us everything. Reese's issues are in full view after 4 straight losses, including the 94-89 collapse to the Mercury. The stats are clear. Her play is under fire. Can she evolve before it's too late? Comment below, should the Sky bench Reese or rebuild the offense around her? If you're with Cardoso, drop "Fire the Baby Giraffe" down below. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out. Click the video on screen. We'll see you in the next one.